All right, ladies and gentlemen, I always say that I'm poor and that I'm struggling and all this, and I think people know that I am because I'm not famous on TikTok or YouTube. I think it's obvious to people that I wouldn't be doing that well because I'm not famous, right? If I'm famous, everyone's going to know I have money, but if I'm not famous, I think people are going to know I only have 1,150 subscribers. That's not very many subscribers. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. I mean, it's good, it's a good start, it's decent. I could go I could go viral overnight, but really 1,150 isn't a lot of subscribers. So, and the only thing that I have going for me really is just the idea that I will make it as a main YouTuber. I will make it as one. And I really feel that I will. Now, if you're in the same boat as me, you're like thinking, yeah, 1,150, that's a good start. And there are people with way less, right? So I'm not going to minimize my 1,150. There's a lot of people with way less. And I've had my channel for 3 years, and I've got my level of whatever you want to call it, success if you want. And some people have way less, and they don't have nearly as many, right? So, it's understandable that people might be like, well, you have a lot, but I don't consider, like, until I've got millions, I'm not going to consider myself having a lot. But it just depends on who you talk to. I mean, people that message me negative comments, they have like 10 subscribers, so they're going to think that I'm the bee's knees, and they're going to hate me because they're jealous. But people that have, even 10,000 or 20,000 are going to think I'm a small channel. I mean, people know that I'm a small channel, but people know I'm a good channel, so they don't put me in the category of small channel, but I am really a small channel. I don't have nearly that many subscribers. And it's hard, because you want to see yourself as a famous person. You want to see, and I do see myself as a famous person, but I mean, I have to really look at reality. Reality says I don't have that many subscribers, and I really feel that I should have a lot more, but like we all know, Meryl Streep took 8 years to get famous. That one guy took 5 years. It does happen where you end up getting famous after waiting. You have to wait. Waiting isn't one of my. I'm very good at being patient. I act very patient when I go out in public, but I really am not a patient person. Now I don't mind being patient for people in line or whatever. I'm more than happy to do that. But when it comes to my YouTube channel, I mean, I'm very impatient. I want the fame, the riches, darling. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for supporting me. If you guys are in the same position as me, you know exactly how frustrating it is. You're like, you see yourself as like the best channel on earth, and yet you've got like 1,000 subscribers, which is decent. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not good. And people have a lot less sometimes, and they deal with it. Of course, they're going to. You just have to accept where you're at. And I've got people that I know that are really talented, really nice people, good-looking people, super talented, and they've got like 30 subscribers, right? So really, I don't want to say anything about this. I mean, really, people think I'm doing well, and I am doing well. I mean, I'm not doing that badly, but when you want to get famous and you want to get paid, you really have to be the the center of it, darling, the full center, darling. But of course, I'm gonna be understanding. Some people really don't have that many subscribers, and they've been trying for a lot longer than me. So I really have to be grateful for where I'm at. Now, I really want the fame, darling, and the fortune, but I understand that some people are even further along than I am, and their channels are just as good as mine, right? Or we all have good channels, right? So we can't. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away, but it'll happen eventually, darling. Bye now. Click the subscribe.